Okay, so one of the creators of the Boruto manga, Ukyo Kodachi, recently in the latest Boruto volume came out and gave some pretty significant info on the Kara group, some interesting info that I don't think has been revealed yet in the manga, and also a few extra tidbits. So we're gonna read them and talk some more, but man, Boruto manga in 2019, baby, been fire, and this info is pretty insightful because it's starting to show what's really going on with the Kara group, what they're all about, and who may be working behind the scenes with it. Let's talk about it. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. So again, one of the creators of the Boruto manga recently in the latest Boruto volume decided to give more info on a little bit of the Kara group and stuff like that, which is great because, to be honest with you, as much as we gotten from the Kara group, in particular about its leader seemingly, Jigen, and all of his backstory and all of his information, well, not all of his backstory because we really haven't had that much, but the Kara group as a collective together, what they stand for, what their ultimate motive and goals are, hasn't really been explored yet. We also don't really know what's driving them other than the fact that Jigen seemingly wants the chakra, like, you know, he's pretty much an Otsutsuki with the whole Ishiki Otsutsuki deal. So there's still so much info to be revealed, and thankfully in one of the latest volumes, again, Ukyo Kodachi came out to speak. He said a couple things as well about the franchise as a whole. So we'll start off with the info about the franchise, or what he had to say about the franchise, and then we'll move forward. Again, this information was translated and provided by Organic Dinosaur. Ukyo Kodachi's author comment from Boruto manga volume number 10. As always, thank you for all your comments, for letting me know so many of your thoughts and feelings. I've received reactions from both men and women around the world, and I've been immensely aided by translation and dictionary softwares, and of course by all of you from Japan as well. I'm constantly surprised to realize that there are these many fans of the Naruto and Boruto series throughout the world. I carefully read through everybody's impressions and I use them all as references. I'm very sorry that I cannot reply to everyone, but please consider my work to be my response to you. If there's one thing, I've started wondering if there aren't any aliens amongst you guys too. If so, please let me know in secret. Alrighty then, he feels as though there's some aliens in the fandom. Hey, greetings Earthlings, welcome to ForneverWorld. Only OG fans know where's that from. But yeah, that was just kind of some simple gratitude from him. You know, humble guy seemingly saying thank you, and it's awesome to see that the fandom is so large around the world. But also, I like this because it shows that, like, he does take into consideration a lot of what people have to say about the series, and it may influence, you know, certain things, certain aspects of the story. Now, that's not to say that if somebody writes a theory, he's gonna be like, yes, I'm incorporating that, but he might be influenced, he might use that as a reference or something, and it's dope. So definitely I'm glad that I've been following Ukyo Kodachi for a while now on Twitter, because dude seems like he's really in tune with the fandom and trying to deliver the best possible quality. But let's move on now to the actual information about the series, about the Kara group. Excerpt from Shinobi Secrets column number 5, Daimyo and Shinobi by Ukyo Kodachi from Boruto volume number 10. This particular snippet contains content that's found just at the end of the article. In the case of the Otsutsuki Kaguya and Momoshiki, they yielded a sufficient reminder to the daimyo about the importance of having shinobi. The current daimyo of the Fire Country is Ukyo, who holds Naruto in high regard. Even though Ukyo is both openly and secretly in support of Naruto's activities, his political administration also lacks solidarity in this regard. The members of his council of elders are thinking about wanting to eliminate... Whoa. The members of his council of elders are thinking about wanting to eliminate Uzumaki Naruto since he is being too much of a hero. It seems that they are trying to oust Naruto and Ukyo altogether. Where the hell is this coming from? When is this supposed to happen? What the hell is going on? Hold the phone. Like, that just caught me off guard all the way, because I like to do it live reaction style when I read some of these articles, so I don't really be knowing what's about to happen. Hold the phone. The members of his council of elders are thinking about wanting to eliminate Uzumaki Naruto since he is being too much of a hero. It seems they're trying to oust Naruto and Ukyo altogether. Why the... Whoa! Immediately, one of the things that came to my mind. So this is where I'm immediately, my train of thought is going. Probably because of him trying to help Kawaki. That's what they mean by he's being too much of a hero, because why else would they want to eliminate him? I mean, yeah, he's been a hero for a long time, but why would they want to get rid of the biggest, you know, piece of protection that the Leaf and the Fire Nation has? One of the strongest shinobi. It's not like he's ever done any totalitarian rule or martial law or anything like that. Like, he's been a pretty dope guy. He's been a good guy. So why do they want to get rid of him? On top of that, the one daimyo that actually supports him. things is really freaking interesting right now because holy shit, the members of council want to eliminate Naruto and they're trying to oust Naruto and Ukyo together. I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going. I am really, really looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with this. I still can't even believe it right now. Reading this shit, I'm like, what? But let's continue. From amongst those people, a non-negligible amount of them are even under the control of Kara. Oh, via their outers, which quickly before we continue, the outers, if you don't remember, were members of Kara that were kind of far off, that weren't really a part of the inner circle. So like the guy, Ao, he was an outer, and honestly, they haven't talked about the outers in a while, which we've kind of like jumped over them, which I think they should have incorporated more fights with the outers before we got to like the fight with the main members, seemingly, assuming that Boro is not considered an outer, which I don't think he is because we've seen him a part of like the inner circle of the Kara group. But yeah, that's kind of been an abandoned element so far that I'm hoping they go back to. And from them saying that some of the members of these people are Kara outer members, that probably explains why a lot of them are trying to get rid of Naruto. Is like they're using the excuse, he's too much of a hero, you know, he's helping out Kawaki, to try and dismantle everything, which also makes me wonder, what is going on behind the scenes? Why are there members of Kara, the outers, actually inside of Konoha already? How did that go about? There's like so many questions coming from this shit right now. The reason why Kara can make their forces mobilize somewhat overtly in the interior of the Fire Country is all due to a certain group of people. Their entire presence is dependent solely upon a movement of politicians and merchants who have enmity towards the Ikkyu, Naruto regime. So, I'm wondering, could it be like remnants of maybe Danzo's people from the Anbu Black Ops? Maybe that's who has this like resentment towards Naruto and them, because gotta remember, Naruto, his will and, you know, the will of fire that he represents and stuff is very similar to Sarutobi's. And if the Anbu, if they have like this still grudge from the Danzo days, maybe that's why they're doing this. Maybe that's how they put people in position with the daimyo, and also having people from Kara that are outer members. There are so many things right now, I'm not even gonna lie, this kind of just blew my mind. That so to break it all down, to have it all in one form, there are daimyo. There's one daimyo that rocks with Naruto heavy. He has not been corrupted in any form. He's always inward and outward, showing that he supports everything Naruto's trying to do. But then there's also people that are secretly Kara members from the outers that are trying to eliminate Naruto for being too much of a hero. And the way they're able to move through things is due to a certain group of people, which honestly, who can do it better and more covert than the Anbu? So I'm wondering, like, maybe it could be that Danzo's son is somewhat involved, assuming Danzo had a son at some given point, or some children, or a brother, or something there. I'm gonna bet on, if there's anything to do with the Anbu, it's probably, or if there's anybody that is in Konoha, that's who I would think would be able to move things around in the shadows and everything, would be the Anbu. And maybe they're running around with Danzo's, you know, ideologies and stuff like that, which is kind of a spin-off of the second Hokage's, you know, Tobirama's ideologies or whatever. But this shit is crazy, I am gonna lie. Like, I'm surprised they actually revealed shit like that and, you know, just this text blurb and stuff instead of it actually being in the manga. And I'm glad too, because I really thought, to be honest with you, I forgot about the outers. I forgot that there was members of Kara that were like distant out from the main branch, because again, we've already went straight into Boro and stuff after having a fight with Ao like a year ago or a year and a half ago or something like that. So I'm glad that they're bringing that back in. Really interesting that it's getting a little bit political, but they haven't really dove into it just yet, and that Naruto's life is in danger due to secret covert Kara members that are in there, and also a group that is moving in the shadows, so to speak, using politicians and merchants and everything. Like, so much shit right here was just revealed, and I'm curious what you guys think. First of all, what is the group, or who are the people that are making these things happen and moving in the shadows? Is it the Anbu? Is it a whole different group altogether? Why are they trying to get rid of, I mean, I know if they're rocking with Kara, obviously that's why they want to get rid of Naruto, because whatever their goal is and their objective. But when do you think they're gonna reveal this? Like, this is interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan when a manga, especially like an action series or action shonen, likes to get political, but this sounds exciting because it's like the higher ups than even the Hokage, like, you know, the council, they want to get rid of Naruto secretly. So things is gonna get really interesting as we head on out. Yo, shout out to Ukyo Kodachi for dropping these gems. Looking forward to seeing what the Boruto manga brings in 2020. But damn, Shit's crazy. That's all I have for this one though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links of course are in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life. Bye. Have an awesome day. Peace in.
Enjoy the next ride, but I was the best ride. But I hope you know that